This allows you to part the fibers anywhere you want, and it gives you that illusion of scalp. So all of these wigs are going to lay very low profile, low to your head, and all three of these are all interchangeable. They're great like sister styles if you want to have a straight and a curly one. This way you can have sort of the best of both worlds by having one of each. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Chiquel YouTube channel. My name is Amanda, and do I have a treat for you today? I'm going to show you guys 3 new styles by Belle Tress that are currently on pre-order. So they're not available yet, but they're available to pre-order, and they are from Belle Tress's Luxe collection. So before I jump in and tell you all about these guys, I'm going to remind you to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can learn even more about alternative hair. All right, you guys, these are the 3 I have for you today. I will let you know they are all long. As you can see, we have one straight one, we've got one curly one, and we've got one that's kind of in between. But these are all beautiful, beautiful styles. So as I mentioned, these are not out yet, but they are available for pre-order on our website. So you can go and find them on chiquel.com and order away because these are gonna go really fast. Now, these are all from Belle Tress's Luxe collection. So I'm gonna show you the cap on just one of them because the cap is the exact same on all 3 of these wigs. Now, Belle Tress has sort of upgraded their Luxe collection caps recently, and you'll notice that a lot of their Luxe styles have the letter V after them. So here we have Miki V, Arpels V, and Herrera V. And the V tells us that these Luxe caps now have a velvet nape. It's a really soft velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. Whereas before, the Luxe caps had those pull sort of bra strap like adjusters. So the V now just means that we have a little bit more of a comfy, cozy, luxurious nape. All right, but let's go over these caps. Honestly, you're not gonna find a more realistic cap than what we see here. We have a full monofilament top that is all of this up here. And that means that all the fibers have been hand tied onto this sort of more durable lace-like material. And this allows you to part the fibers anywhere you want, and it gives you that illusion of scalp. It goes directly into a lace front, and the lace front runs ear to ear. So it wraps around your ear tabs on both sides, of course. So that gives you the ability to tuck it behind your ears and have that appearance of the hair or fiber growing right from your hairline. These ear tabs are silicone. So the silicone makes it easier to add some adhesive onto if you so choose to. And it just generally provides more of a grip on the side of your head at your temples there. Then we have this 100% hand-tied stretch cap that is so lightweight, very comfortable. You really can't go wrong with Belle Tress's Luxe caps. So like I said, all 3 of these styles are going to have that exact same cap that I just showed you here. Now, all 3 of the wigs I'm showing you today are in the color Burnt Biscuit Blonde, which is a really beautiful neutral to cool dimensional blonde. We have that cooler blonde here mixed with some of those sandy tones that you see running throughout. It's a really lovely blonde color, very popular. And then we do have that medium brown root that does lean neutral to a little bit warm. Now, I wanted to just show you a quick comparison of Burnt Biscuit Blonde Rooted here next to Raquel Welch's popular color Shaded Biscuit. These are pretty similar in tone. You'll notice Burnt Biscuit Blonde Rooted is just a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter, not by much. Shaded Biscuit has a little bit more of the sandy tones in it, but a difference that you will see, or at least that I see here, is that the rooting on Burnt Biscuit Blonde is gonna be warmer. The rooting on Shaded Biscuit is gonna be a cooler, ashier tone. So I don't know if that comes across in the video, but I definitely see the difference in person here. So if you are a fan of Shaded Biscuit, Burnt Biscuit Blonde Rooted is a very close option. All right, we're gonna start off by putting on Herrera. So this is Herrera. This is the straightest one of the 3 I have for you today. Let me get this all in front so you can see how long it is. Oh gosh, I'm getting all tangled up in the tag here. So these are all fresh out of the box. I have done absolutely nothing to them. They still have that zigzag part in them. And this is what you're gonna get as soon as you open it up and take it out. Now, whenever you have a hand-tied cap, you're not gonna find permatease on your wig. So permatease is that short-haired crimping effect done at the root of your wig to give it lift and volume and make it a little bit poofier sometimes. But on these hand-tied caps, you're not gonna see that. So all of these wigs are going to lay very low profile, low to your head, flat. If you like that lift and volume, you might not like these caps by Belle Tress, because not only do they not have any permatease to give it that volume, they're also a low density. So when I pull this back, you can see how there's not too much hair on this style at all. So let me give you a quick spin of this so you can see the whole wig. You're gonna notice that there's some nice layering, these face framing layers here that start just at your chin-ish, and then they nicely cascade down into the rest of your style. So it's a nice layered effect right at the front here. Okay, let me turn now. This is a very lightweight wig. Even though it's long, it feels like I am wearing a feather. I honestly do not feel like I'm wearing much on my head at all. This cap is very comfortable, and I will let you know that the cap runs just a little bit bigger than average. I'm a petite size. I measure 20.5 inches in circumference, 11.5 inches front to nape, and 11.5 inches ear to ear. I can pinch a good amount of extra fabric on me so it doesn't fit me like a glove in the slightest. And there is, you know, a little bit of extra room in terms of the circumference. I can easily lift this up. I would definitely have to bring the adjusters in. So this would fit average to a little bit bigger than average in my opinion. And if you're a petite like me, it could work for you. I am someone who would wear it regardless of the fit because these wigs are so beautiful. I would just have to, of course, bring the adjusters in and then deal with that extra bit of cap there. However, the great thing about these hand-tied caps is that they're not going to feel too bulky because it is a thin material and it will lay flat all the way up here. You will experience the bulkiness closer to your nape. So if you're okay with that and you're a petite, then you could make it work. But I know a lot of people really prefer to have a wig that fits them a lot better than this would if you are petite. Let me show you this lace front here. So one thing Belle Tress has done with the color Burnt Biscuit Blonde is to avoid seeing the dark knotting from your rooting. They've brought that lighter fiber forward on Burnt Biscuit Blonde so that you have the lighter knots. So that's really great to disguise the look of the knots. However, one thing I don't like about that is that I don't know if you can tell, it has this like light strip at the front that makes that hairline really perfect. And when that's the case, I avoid pulling it off of my face at all costs because then you see this kind of weird rainbow on your hairline, which I personally don't love. So I would not enjoy pulling this off of my face. I would always leave some fiber in the front to help disguise that. So you're gonna find that the same on all three of these wigs that I'm gonna show you. Now, of course, we also have that full monofilament top where you can part it wherever you want. Here it is up close. They have really nice small knots here. So even though it is a darker knot, they are at least smaller, which helps a lot. Now let me show you how Herrera can go back in a ponytail. This is a good one for a ponytail because of these face framing layers you see here. So she can go back into a ponytail, easy peasy. And of course, these front layers are not gonna fit back there, but I prefer to have them out front anyways. So, not my best work, but you can at least see how she fits back there. And this would be a good ponytail wig if you wanted to, but when I say a good ponytail wig, I mean like a low pony to a mid pony. This would not be great for a high ponytail just because the back is not gonna look as natural. All right, let me take this ponytail out, give you one last look at Herrera. It is a really lovely choice for a longer style if you are one to gravitate towards these hand-tied caps. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is Miki V. And this is the one that's not quite curly, not quite straight. It just has a lot of structure to it, a lot of like flips and spins going on here. I think out of the three I'm showing you today, I think Miki is my favorite. So I'm not gonna show you the full cap. I'll just turn it inside out quickly so you can see it is the exact same cap that I just showed you on Herrera. It's that luxe cap with the velvet nape and Velcro adjusters. So as long as these luxe caps, the description of it has the V beside it, so Miki V, Herrera V, then that means you'll have the velvet nape with the Velcro adjusters. Oh, my ring is getting caught on the tag. Here we go. Okay, here's Miki. I love that it's not too straight. I love that it's not too curly. It just has really beautiful structure going on, along with these layers in the front. And the layers on Miki are going to start shorter than they are on Herrera. So you're gonna notice they do have a little bit more of a bang happening. And I will say that on all of these styles I'm showing you, you can cut your own bang. So Miki has a little bit more of a bang, like I just said. Obviously you wouldn't wear this in front because it's too long, but you can trim them to make it shorter. You can bring more fiber forward and trim that to make more of a bang if you so choose. So anytime you have a style that has a lace front and especially has a monofilament top, it's gonna make it really easy to cut a bang into. So here she is. You can see all these beautiful cascading layers happening with the flips going on throughout the body of the wig. So let me spin around for you, show you what's going on. You can see the layers nicely on the side here. So gradually going in to the rest of the style. I will let you know that Miki V also fits just a little bit bigger than average, and you're gonna find that often with these luxe styles. They're gonna fit average to a little bit bigger than average. So same with this cap in this color, burnt biscuit blonde, you're gonna have the lighter fiber brought forward to that hairline to lighten the knots. So you're gonna have that like zoop going across your forehead. Some people love it, some people don't love it. I am one of those people who don't love it, but that's okay because I just wouldn't pull this off of my face and I would just leave it forward like it is now, and it's just beautiful the way it is. Again, no permatease on Miki. We have a nice light density and it is going to lay very low profile to your head, not feeling like it is too bulky. Miki V here is going to be another one that is beautiful in a ponytail. I like this one in a ponytail even better just because it does have that structure to it. So it's not just gonna be a straight pony. It's gonna have a little bit more going on to it. So very cute little ponytail. And again, you wouldn't want to put this in a high ponytail. It would look a little too wiggy, but you can definitely do that. Middle ponytail or a low pony. And let me just point out these really nice layers in the front that help make this style doable for an updo. I'll take this out and quickly show you again how you can change the part anywhere you want. So here that is on the right. You can make a deeper left part even if you wanted. So the world is your oyster when it comes to the parting here, but it will come in that zigzag part just slightly to the left here. All right, the last one I'm going to show you is Arpels. At least, is that how you say it, Arpels? Again, we have that 100% hand-tied stretch cap with that full monofilament top, lace front that extends around your ear tabs, silicone ear tabs, velvet nape, and Velcro adjusters. So with this one as well, with Arpels, it's going to fit a little bit bigger than average. And this is your curly option. And also straight out of the box. So here you go. We do have these big barreled curls here. This to me wouldn't be like my everyday wig. This would be a nice going out wig to have. And all three of these are all interchangeable. They're great like sister styles. If you want to have a straight and a curly one, then you could definitely go for Herrera and Arpels, and they would be really great to interchange. just so that you don't have to, you know, add curl to a wig and then straighten it if you want to straight. This way you can have sort of the best of both worlds by having one of each. So you're gonna notice that this one looks fuller, looks more voluminous. That's not to say that this is a higher density. This is still a pretty low density, and it is a very similar density to Herrera and Mikki that I just showed you, but of course it's gonna look fuller, it's gonna look more voluminous because of these big bodied curls that we have here. All right, let me spin around for you. We do have the layers on this one as well. You're gonna notice that they're gonna go away from your face with a little bit more structure to them. All right, one thing I didn't show you guys on the other two was the lace that goes right around your ear tab. So this is gonna be the same for all three of them. You will notice that when you do pull it behind your ears, it's gonna lift. I don't know if you can see that, but it will lift a little bit. That's why you might want to put some adhesive right on the silicone here to help keep it flat against your temple if you are someone who does like to do that ear tuck so that you don't see that lift happening. Or if you're not an ear tucker, then you might not even have to do that at all. And now here's that lace front on Arpels. And it is a lovely lace front, other than the fact that it's just a little too perfect and a little bit too rainbow-like. But like I mentioned earlier, the knots are nice and tiny. Having the lighter fiber forward makes it so it's not as noticeable. So it is great in that sense, but you know, when you come back like this, it does look too perfect. But like I said before, I just would keep it forward and not pull it off of my face at all. Because this one has these curls, these beautiful full-bodied curls, this would make a really great updo, like a claw even, so that you have these cascading curls happening in the back. I don't have a claw on hand right now, but here's kind of an idea of what it could be. So this could be a little bit more of a glamorous look for you with a claw in this little updo here. And again, this one does fit a little bit bigger than average. All right, you guys, I think that's all I have to share with you about these three beautiful Luxe Collection wigs by Belle Tress. Like I mentioned, they are not available yet. They are available for pre-order though, and they should become available and ready to ship sometime in March as long as all goes as planned. It of course comes in several other colors that you can go check out, including a couple new colors that they are adding. So go check out the colors, go check out the styles, and get your pre-order in before they're all gone. Like I said earlier, I think out of the three of these, my favorite is Miki V, but let me know which one your favorite is. I'd love to hear if you're more into the straight, into the curly, or if you're into Miki V like me, something in between. But I am done for today, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.